The morning sun is still shy behind the clouds as the city begins to stir. Expensive cars hum through polished roads, tall glass buildings touch the sky, and the contrast between two worlds becomes painfully clear. On the pavement outside a grocery store sits a small girl in a wheelchair, thin, quiet, and holding a cardboard sign that she has written with shaky hands, "Please help, my mom is sick." Her name is Era, only 9 years old, with deep brown eyes that have seen too much in too little time. She tries to smile at the strangers walking by, but most people simply look away. Some slow down for a second, maybe wanting to offer a coin. But then they remember their meetings, their busy lives, their perfect schedules, and they move on. Across the street, a long black luxury car stops. The door opens and a tall man steps out. Clean suit, sharp eyes, and an aura that demands respect. This is Mr. Zayden Malik, a billionaire entrepreneur, known for his cold practicality and business-first attitude. Magazines call him the man whose heart is made of gold. 24, carat but frozen. His assistant follows him, checking schedule notes, but Zayden stops suddenly. His eyes lock onto the girl in the wheelchair. She tries to adjust her sign, embarrassed. People usually look at her with pity, quickly followed by avoidance. But this man is looking with something else, something she can't identify. "Sir, shall we proceed?" his assistant asks. Zayden doesn't answer. Instead, he walks across the street toward the girl. Era's hands tremble as he approaches. She tries to greet him, her voice tiny. "Good morning, sir." Zayden kneels down so he is at her eye level. "What is your name?" he asks. "Era," she whispers, and, "Why are you sitting here alone?" She hesitates. Children often talk too much, but Era has learned the hard way that the world doesn't reward honesty. Still, something about this man feels different. "My mom is working inside," she murmurs. "They let her clean the store early in the morning before customers come. She said it's the only job she could find." Zayden glances inside the store. A faint silhouette of a woman is moving a mop slowly, carefully. Every few seconds she pauses, placing a hand on her lower back, hiding her pain. "And you?" he asks. Era gently touches her wheelchair. "I can't walk, but I hope one day I will. My mom says miracles happen, if you keep hoping." Something soft flickers across Zayden's usually unreadable face. "Do you have school today?" he asks. "I used to go." Era says, her voice almost apologetic. "But we couldn't pay the fees anymore." Her smile wobbles, but she tries to stay cheerful. "It's okay. Mama teaches me at night when she comes home. She's tired, but she still teaches. She says education is the only thing no one can take away." Zayden looks at her, eerily looks. For a moment he forgets the meetings, the profits, the world he controls. For the first time in years, something tugs inside him. Suddenly, the store door opens and the cleaning woman rushes out. She looks startled, anxious. Her clothes are old but clean, and her eyes are tired but full of love. "Era, are you okay?" she asks, kneeling beside the girl. "I'm fine, Mama. This uncle was just talking to me." She stiffens, immediately defensive. "Sir, I'm sorry if she bothered." "She didn't bother me." Zayden interrupts softly. The woman blinks, unsure how to respond. "What is your name?" he asks. "Raina." She answers politely. "Your daughter is very brave," he says. Raina's eyes soften. "She is my whole world." Era grins. "Mama, he's nice." Raina gives a nervous bow of gratitude. Poor people often thank too much and expect too little. Zayden stands up. "If you ever need help, come to this address." He pulls out a card and hands it to her. Raina stares at the card as though it is a piece of gold. She tries to return it, thinking it must be a mistake. "Sir, I can't take this. You must have many important things to do. We don't want to trouble you." "It's not trouble," he says. "Consider it a door. If you need it, use it." He walks away before she can protest again. Era watches him leave. "Why? Died? Mama, that man looked like someone from the movies." Raina laughs softly. "People like him. They don't stay in the lives of people like us." But little did she know he would. A week passes. Inside the billionaire's office, his assistant brings him a file. "Sir, you've been distracted lately. Is everything all right?" Zayden doesn't reply. He's thinking of Era, the small trembling hands, the wheelchair too old for her tiny frame, the innocent smile, and the mother silently carrying the weight of a world she didn't choose. He stands abruptly. "Clear my afternoon schedule." His assistant blinks. "Sir, you have an investor briefing. Cancel it." He has made up his mind. He is going to find them. But before he can go, fate brings them to him. His office door opens, and in walks Raina, holding the card with trembling hands. She looks terrified, as though she is entering a palace she doesn't belong in. Era sits beside her in the wheelchair, clutching her mother's hand, unsure. Zayden stands instantly. "You came." Raina bows deeply. "Sir, I tried not to, but they fired me today." "Why?" "They found out I bring my daughter to work sometimes," she says, voice shaking, "but I can't leave her alone at home, so they said they can't keep me anymore." Her eyes fill with shame. She should never have had to carry an Era's wheelchair. "It broke this morning," she adds quietly. "We couldn't fix it." Zayden steps forward. "Let me help you." "No, sir," she says quickly. We didn't come to ask for money. We just need work, anything, cleaning, cooking, laundry, anything so I can feed my daughter." Zayden looks at her, stunned and silent. Then he speaks softly. "What if I adopt Era?" Silence falls like a hammer. Raina goes pale. Era's eyes widen. "No." Era cries immediately. "No, uncle. Please, please don't adopt me." Zayden looks at her, confused. "Why?" Era grips her mother's hand even tighter, her voice trembling but strong. "Because, if you adopt me, Mama will be left all alone. She won't have anyone. She won't smile. She won't eat. She won't live." Her eyes fill with tears. "Please don't adopt me," she whispers. Zayden kneels beside her. "Then what do you want, Era?" She takes a deep breath. "Adopt my mom instead." The room goes silent. Raina gasps. "Era, what are you?" "Mama works too hard." Era cries. "She's always tired. She has back pain every day. She never eats enough. She never sleeps enough. She needs someone to take care of her, someone strong, someone who has money for medicine, someone who can make her happy." She looks up at Zayden with those deep brown eyes filled with pure love and desperation. "You can give me anything," she says softly, "but I only want one thing. I want my mama to live a good life." Zayden feels something inside him break open. He has seen loyalty, he has seen sacrifice, but he has never seen a child beg for someone else's happiness. He touches Era's shoulder gently. "You love your mother very much," he says. "She is my whole world," Era whispers. Raina is crying silently, overwhelmed, ashamed, grateful, and heartbroken all at once. "I'm sorry, sir," she whispers. "My daughter doesn't understand." "I understand." Zayden interrupts. He stands slowly. "Both of you come with me." A new chapter begins. Zayden takes them to his mansion, not as guests, but as people he intends to help. Doctors check Era's condition. Physical therapists design a recovery plan. A brand new wheelchair arrives the next morning. Era cries when she sees it. "For me, for you." Zayden smiles. Raina tries to work in the mansion, cleaning, cooking, anything she can do to repay him. But he stops her. "You don't work for me, Raina. You live here with dignity." She doesn't understand why a billionaire would care so much. But then one night, she finds him sitting alone in his library, staring at an old photograph. A much younger Zayden smiling beside a woman. "My mother," he says quietly. "She died when I was 12. Raina's heart softens. "She worked 3 jobs. She skipped meals so I could eat. She ruined her health taking care of me, and when she died, I couldn't do anything." His voice cracks slightly. "But when I saw Era, I saw myself, and when I saw you, I saw my mother." For the first time, the cold billionaire reveals the truth. "I don't want to adopt you," he says. "I want to protect you." Raina wipes her tears. "Sir, we don't deserve all this." You deserve more than anyone has ever given you. He replies. Days pass, weeks pass. The mansion becomes filled with warmth it hasn't felt in years. Era laughs again, real laughter, the kind that lights up a room. Raina begins to heal, not just physically, but emotionally. She learns to breathe again, to hope again. Zayden changes, he smiles more, talks more, feels more. One evening, while they sit in the garden, Era looks at Zayden. Uncle, can I ask you something? Anything? Can we stay forever? He looks at her, then at Raina, then back at the little girl who changed his world. Yes, he says softly, you can stay forever. Era beams, throwing her arms around him. Raina watches, heart full. Then Era whispers, I knew you'd adopt Mama. Zayden laughs quietly. I didn't adopt her, Era. He looks at Raina gently, deeply. She adopted me. Raina's breath catches. For the first time in years, she feels safe. For the first time in years, Era feels like she has a real family. And for the first time in his life, the billionaire understands what it means to be truly rich. Not money, not power, but love. Love that expects nothing, yet gives everything. Era rolls a new wheelchair across the garden path of the mansion, humming her favorite tune. The sunlight paints soft gold on her face as she laughs, spinning in circles like a flower dancing with the wind. Zayden watches her from the balcony, arms crossed, an amused smile touching his usually serious face. Raina stands behind him, carefully folding the freshly dried clothes. She notices the smile on his face and softly looks away. It has been 3 months since they came to the mansion, 3 months since their lives changed, 3 months since hope returned. Era suddenly points at the sky. Mama, Uncle, look, a rainbow. Raina runs to the balcony railing, smiling. It's beautiful. Zayden walks down the stairs and approaches Era. Do you know what a rainbow means? Era nods proudly. Mama says a rainbow means God is promising new blessings. Zayden looks at Raina, eyes softened. Then I suppose the promise has begun. Era giggles, unaware of the meaning beneath his words, but Raina, she feels it, a warmth she has tried, unsuccessfully, to ignore, but life has a strange rule whenever things finally start becoming beautiful. Life decides to test them. One evening, Zayden returns home late. The moon is high, clouds drifting lazily, and the mansion is silent. As he enters the living room, he sees a dim light coming from the kitchen. Curious, he walks in. Raina is sitting at the small table, silently crying. Her hand presses against her lower back, her face pale with pain. Zayden freezes. This is the same kind of pain his mother had, the pain she ignored until it was too late. He steps forward. Raina, what's wrong? She quickly wipes the tears, forcing a smile. Nothing, I'm fine, just tired. You're lying. She lowers her eyes. Sir, please don't worry, you've already done so much. I can't keep bothering you. You're not bothering me, he says sharply. Raina flinches slightly. He softens. Raina, let me help. She sighs. It's just back pain, old pain. It comes when I work too much. You shouldn't be working at all, he says. I have worked my whole life, she whispers. If I stop now, I won't know who I am. He sits across from her. You are someone who deserves rest, dignity, peace. She looks at him, eyes full of quiet gratitude and fear. Sir, I don't want to look weak in front of you. Zayden shakes his head. Strength isn't hiding pain, it's surviving it. Raina smiles slightly. Just then, Era rolls in sleepily, rubbing her eyes. Mama, Uncle, why are you awake? Zayden stands and lifts Era from her wheelchair, gently carrying her. Your mom wasn't feeling well. Era's tired eyes soften. Mama, you should rest. If you fall sick, who will teach me bedtime stories? Raina laughs weakly, touched by her daughter's innocence. Zayden picks up Raina's hand. From tomorrow, no more heavy work. But no, he interrupts. You are not a worker in this house. You are family. Raina's breath catches family, a word she hasn't heard in years. The next morning, Zayden arranges a full medical checkup for Raina. The doctor, after examining her, pulls him aside. "Mr. Malik, her condition isn't serious but can become serious if she continues heavy labor." Zayden clenches his jaw. "What does she need?" "Proper treatment, routine therapy, rest, and emotional stability." He nods. The doctor leaves. At the doorway, Era stands, listening, her face tense. She wheels herself towards Zayden. "Uncle, please don't tell Mama, she'll worry too much." "I have to tell her." "But if you tell her," Era says softly, "she will blame herself. She always does." Zayden sits beside her. "Era, you are very young, but you understand a lot." She nods, looking down. "Because I had to." He taps her shoulder with a smile. "Don't worry, I will handle it gently." They both turn as Reina approaches, trying to hide her nervousness. "What did the doctor say?" she asks quietly. Zayden steps closer and gently holds her hand. "He said you need rest and care." Reina looks embarrassed. "Sir, I hate being a burden." Zayden's voice hardens. "You are not a burden, not to me, not to anyone." She lowers her gaze, emotional, and Era watches them, smiling softly like she knows something nobody else does. But trouble arrives sooner than expected. One afternoon, as Zayden is leaving for a meeting, a black SUV stops in front of the mansion. A man steps out, all rough, angry. His eyes land on Reina, who was watering the garden with Era beside her. He storms toward them. Reina, her face drains of color. "Rihan," she whispers. Era grips her mother's hand tightly. "Mama, is that?" Reina doesn't answer. The man smirks. "So this is where you've been hiding, living in a billionaire's mansion." Zayden sees this from a distance and rushes over. "Who is he?" Zayden demands. Reina hesitates. Rihan steps forward arrogantly. "I'm her husband." Era shouts instantly, voice cracking. "He's lying." Zayden's eyes turn ice cold. Reina's lips tremble. She whispers, "He is my ex-husband." Rihan laughs harshly. "Ex? I never signed anything." She ran away, took the child, my child. Era screams, "I'm not your child." Rihan's jaw tightens. "I came to take what's mine." Zayden steps between them. "You're not taking anything from here." Rihan smirks. "Oh, and who are you to stop me?" Zayden's eyes darken. "The man who will protect them." Rihan scoffs. "You think money scares me?" Zayden leans forward. "No, but the truth will." Reina clutches Era, her voice shaking. "Please don't, Zayden. He's dangerous." Zayden turns to her gently. "Not more dangerous than a man who mistreats his own family." Rihan points at Reina. "I will be back, and next time I won't come alone." He walks away, leaving dust and dread behind him. Era immediately bursts into tears, hugging Zayden. "Uncle, don't let him take Mama. Don't let him take me." Zayden kneels, holding her tight. "Over my dead body." Reina looks at him with fear. "And trust, Reina, he won't stop." "Zayden, neither will I." "Era, uncle." Zayden lifts her chin gently. "Nobody," he whispers, "nobody will break this family." Reina's eyes soften, filled with both hope and terror. The war has just begun. Storm clouds gather over the mansion. Wind rushes through the trees, making the branches sway like worried shadows. The tension in the air feels heavy, so thick that even Era senses something is wrong. She sits in the living room, tightly holding her stuffed rabbit. Reina paces back and forth, hands shaking, eyes filled with fear. "Mama, is he really coming back?" Era whispers. Reina closes her eyes. "I hope not, but yes, he will." Era hugs her mother, trembling. "Uncle Zayden will protect us, right?" Reina hesitates. Before she can answer, the door opens. Zayden walks in. He sees their faces, reads the fear instantly, and comes closer. He kneels in front of Era. "Hey, you're safe, both of you." Era nods slowly, but her eyes show worry. Zayden stands and gently takes Reina's hand, something he has never done openly before. "Reina, I need to know everything. What exactly did he do to you?" Reina stiffens. Era whispers, "Mama, tell him, please." Reina breathes shakily. He used to hurt me all the time, and when Era was born, he threatened to hurt her too. So one night, when he was drunk, I ran away." Zayden's jaw tightens so hard it looks like stone. You should have told me earlier, he whispers. I didn't want to bring problems into your home. She says softly. Zayden looks into her eyes. Reyna, you are home. She freezes. Era's eyes widen with hope. Before emotions can settle, the security guard rushes into the mansion. Sir, there's a group of men at the gate. Reyna gasps. Rihan. Zayden's eyes darken. Keep the gate locked. No one comes in, he commands. But sir, the guard says nervously, they're armed. Reyna collapses onto the couch, trembling. Era clutches her hand tightly. Zayden walks to the window and sees them. Black SUV parked outside the gate, 5 men standing with Rihan in front, smirking. A storm outside, a storm inside. Era whispers, voice cracking. Uncle, he's going to take us. Zayden turns, his voice firm, steady, unbreakable. No, he will never touch you again. 10 minutes later, thunder shakes the sky. Zayden goes outside with 2 bodyguards, standing tall, fearless. Rihan smirks. There he is, the billionaire savior. Zayden steps forward. This ends today. Rihan laughs. You have money, Malik, but I have law. She's my wife. Ex-wife, Zayden corrects sharply. She left you because you abused her, and there's evidence. Rihan flinches. You think I'm scared of you? Rihan spits. No, Zayden says, but you're scared of losing control. Rihan's face twists with rage. Give me my family. They are not your family, Zayden growls. You lost that right the day you raised your hand against them. Rihan signals his men. Open the gate. The men start pushing the gate violently. Inside the house, Era cries, Mama, they're coming. Reyna hugs her tightly. I won't let them take you. I'd die first. Outside, Zayden takes off his watch and throws it into the grass. A silent declaration. He is ready. One of Rihan's men steps forward with a rod. Zayden's guards warn, Sir, get back. But Zayden stays. He grabs the rod mid-swing, twists the man's wrist, and throws him to the ground. Rihan shouts, Get him. 3 men rush at Zayden. For a moment, everything is chaos. Thunder, rain, fists, shouts. Zayden fights like a man protecting everything he loves more than his own life. Inside the mansion, Era screams, Uncle. Reyna runs to the door, but a guard stops her. Ma'am, please stay back. She watches helplessly as Zayden takes a punch to the jaw, but he doesn't fall. Another blow to his ribs, but he stays standing. He knocks 1 man out, dodges another, and lands a punch so strong Rihan staggers back. Rihan curses and pulls out a knife. Zayden. Reyna screams from the doorway. Zayden turns. Rihan lunges. Time slows. Reyna's heart stops. Era screams. But Zayden catches Rihan's wrist midair and twists it so hard the knife drops into the mud. Then he lands a punch directly on Rihan's face, knocking him to the ground. Rain pours down. Rihan lies there, defeated, drenched, humiliated. Police sirens wail in the distance. A neighbor must have called them after hearing the fight. Rihan glares up at Zayden. You think you've won? Zayden leans down, voice cold as ice. I didn't do this to win. I did this to protect the people I care about, something you'll never understand. Police handcuff Rihan and his men as they scream and resist. Reyna and Era run outside despite the rain. Era wheels herself as fast as she can. Uncle, Zayden turns just in time before Era crashes into him, wrapping her arms around him tightly. He lifts her from the wheelchair and holds her close. I told you, he whispers, nobody will take you from me. Reyna approaches, tears streaming down her face. You could have died, she sobs, but I didn't, he whispers, because I had a reason to live. Reyna covers her mouth, overwhelmed. Zayden steps closer and takes her hand. I'm not letting you go, not now, not ever. Era beams, hugging them both. You're our family now. She whispers, thunder roars, but for them, the storm has passed.